Hello, welcome back to another episode of me playing Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, The Approach of Azathoth. Hopefully this is the last one. I know it's been a long journey, but this is a long game. If you ever played it, you will know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is not the first video of this playthrough, so go back. There's the playlist link in the description, and you can find the previous videos there. Otherwise, let's jump straight in. So as we know, Jen is not doing amazing. She's in a place with a cultist that we need to kill, and we need to reveal these tokens to find the blue one, to be able to then come back to this place, the ritual site. How's it called? I don't remember, the epicenter, because now it's protected by a barrier. So, new phase. Jen is gonna have to kill the ritualist. So she has the shotgun, so she's gonna roll 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 dice. 2 successes, 4 successes. She only needs 1 because each 6 counts as 2 successes. So the occult ritualist is dead. And now Jenny is going to move in the black cave. Yes, unfortunately, she's not really healing. I wanted her to be at the TikTok club to be healing, but didn't happen. So Dexter is going to move here and reveal the Arkham advertiser. It is the blue side. We're so lucky. So all of these are white and we need to remove them. That's so nice. So maybe she didn't really need to go there. No, she would have cleaned the doom anyways. So this says, oh, this episode might be shorter than we expect. No, I don't know. This says, when you reveal the blue marker, add card 6 to the codex. So let's take card 6. And it says, if both the blue and the red markers have been revealed, remove all other markers from the board and return this card to the archive. So this is gonna go back into the archive. I'm gonna add also the card that I threw irresponsibly before. And this is Ritual Site. Let's read it. The ground is marked with twisted and overlapping circles of wax and chalk. Skulls, wet red corpses, and fetishes adorn stone slabs, the walls, and the ground all around. Clearly, this was the site of some mystical ritual, and judging from the prodigious quantities of blood involved, its aim was not benevolent. 2 robed figures draw carved knives and advance toward you. You reclassify the location from past to active ritual site. The space with the blue marker is the ritual site, which is what I said before. I don't know why I knew this was a ritual site. I don't know. Reveal cards from the bottom of the monster deck until you reveal 2 cultist monsters. Spawn them at the ritual site and put the rest on top of the deck in a random order. Actions. You may remove 5 clues from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. Perform this action only at the ritual site. Okay. We have 3 clues on the scenario sheet and 1 clue from Jenny. We need to spawn 2 cultist enemies now that we just got rid of them. We have the Hooded Stalker and another robed figure. I think we went over all of it. So the robed figure goes at the no, they all go at the Arkham advertiser. So, but they ignore Dexter because Dexter is invisible to them. So that's good. That has been done. Dexter has he finished? Yeah, he has moved there and revealed that. So he has finished his actions. Now it's the monster phase. Now, This theoretically would attack Dexter, but Dexter is invisible because he has the Tatter Cloak. Non-epic monster ignore you while activating and do not engage you unless you attack or damage them. So the robed figure will move towards the unstable space, which is the Arkham Advertiser, but the Stalker would move 2 times towards Jenny. So let's just wait that he moves there towards Jenny, I guess. Encounter phase. Jenny is going to have a Black Cave encounter in Rivertown. Black Cave. The stone tablets are too heavy to move. You'll have to read them there. You gain 1 spell. It's the first time. The first time we gain a spell. The spell she gains is Flesh Ward, spell incantation. Once per round, if you, another investigator on a lie or any space would suffer damage, you may test lore. Prevent damage equal to your test result. If she had better lore, that would help. The tide is coming in and the water laps at your ankles. Test will. She has 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 1 success. Good. If you pass, you hold your breath and swim out of the cave. If you fail, the undertow dashes you against the rocks. You suffer 2 damages. We didn't fail. Everything is falling apart here in this side of the... Okay, now it is Dexter's encounter. He has Arkham Advertiser encounter in North Side. It's a clue! You find a newspaper in the archives that is dated 1937 and shows a car crash through the front of Schaffner's general store. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Amazing. You may spend 1 remnant to give Minnie Klein some evidence for a story she's writing. Sure, we have a bunch. You gain $3. 1, 2, and $3. Okay. So, this was the encounter phase. Now the unstable space is the train station. Not that it really matters, so... Mythos Cup. So it is time for Jenny. Jenny draws a Doom and a Doom. Our original Jenny. Rivertown. Graveyard. And Downtown La Bella Luna. So La Bella Luna and Graveyard. Okay. And now, what is Dexter gonna draw? Clue. And Clue. Our original Dexter. But at least that's good. So it's gonna be Easttown and Downtown. Downtown and Easttown. And okay, so I think Jenny's gonna clean up that Black Cave. Is there a place she can heal damage? Velma's Diner. But she wants to place the clue on the research sheet, so she's gonna have to wait, I think, to heal. Okay, she has 5 damage, so she can take 2 more and 1 with search for easy, so that's not great. Okay, so Dexter is gonna No, let's do Jenny first. So she's gonna ward with 4 dice. She has 2 successes, so she removes 2 doom, and she also gains a remnant because of that. And she's gonna research. So she only has 2 observation. Well, whatever, I guess, at this point. She succeeds, so she puts 1 clue on the scenario sheet. That's amazing. And now it's Dexter. I don't want him to fail this. I'm gonna focus. I don't want to be greedy. I'm gonna focus observation for him and then try to place on the scenario sheet. So that the next time, if we are successful, we can remove the 5 clues. Yes, he succeeds with the 4 because he's blessed. So he places 1 clue on the scenario sheet and we have the 5 that we need, but we still need to spend an action to advance, to read at the ritual site what happens. So now it is... Oh boy, now what do we do? Monster phase. This guy moves twice towards Jenny, and this guy moves towards the unstable space, which is La Bella Luna. So 1, 2, towards the La Bella Luna. Encounter phase. So Jenny's gonna have the Black Cave again, which is kind of useless, unfortunately. The blackness around you is watching and listening. Either test will to steal your mind to stare down the dark, or spend 1 remnant to appease it. Let's spend 1 remnant. If you pass or spend a remnant, the darkness flows into your mind, you gain 1 spell. I don't know what are we gonna do with these spells. But we gain 1 spell. Binding. Action. Choose 1 monster on any space and test lore using the monster's evade modifier. If you pass, exhaust the monster. Pointless, I would say. But whatever. Dexter's is gonna have Arkham Advertiser North Side encounter. Editor Doyle Jeffries doesn't like the story about a strange creature that you've submitted. Either test observation to recall the more explicit details, or you spend 1 remnant to show him the proof. I think I want to spend a remnant because I don't want to fail on this stupid test. Because if I fail, I lose my blessed, so I gain $3. If you pass or spend a remnant, Doyle approves the story and pays you for the work. You gain $3. Okay, now it's Mythos Cup again. There's only 2 tokens. Let's see which one Jenny draws first. Spawn monster and then the headline. So, spawn. We're gonna spawn another Who the Stalker. Spawn at the most doom. La Bella Luna. That's not amazing because now she's surrounded by monsters. They're not powerful, so that's fine, but yeah. Jenny might have to kill them. Anyways, now it is the headline. Sorry, I blacked out for a while. Occult activity threatens city. You choose 1. Place 1 doom in your space, or if you are in a street space, place the doom. Spawn 1 monster in your space. Doom. Doom in my space. Because the monster is going to probably kill me. So. Okay, now it is Dexter's time to... Draw from the cup. Reckoning. Oh, I forgot to put this. So let's read. Doom and Gate Burst. No! Doom goes into Easttown in Velma's Diner. And the Gate Burst goes into Rivertown. So Rivertown gets 2 Doom in 2 locations that it's gonna be the Black Cave and I guess, I don't know, the general store. And it's gonna get an anomaly. And yeah, and we need to reshuffle all of these cards and place them at the bottom of the deck. Now, Jenny is not in the best of situations here. Because the Who the Stalker is gonna stalk her. But he only moves twice, so she's gonna have to kill this Who the Stalker first. And then go back and kill the other one, I guess. Oh, and 1 Doom goes on the scenario sheet. There are 6 Doom on the scenario sheet. So when there's 7, we need to read something bad happens. Okay, now I think Dexter is going to spend the 5 clues from the scenario sheet to advance immediately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Action. You may remove 5 clues from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. This can only be performed at the ritual site. You break the last of the ritual circles and feel the magic of the place flare brightly and burn away. There's nothing left of the cult ritual but rotting meat and broken paraphernalia. But as you watch, botflies land on the meat and wriggle into their mangled selves, then climb back into their eggs. Time is not amended, and the danger is not past. Grabbing hold of one of the surviving cultists, you extract some meaning from her mad ravings. This ritual was not the source of the disaster. It was only meant to keep you away from the place where Azathoth was summoned. The barrier is destroyed. Do not remove this card from the codex. So since the barrier is destroyed, we can read a strange barrier. When the barrier is destroyed, flip this card. Distortion's epicenter. The reason for the temporal distortion is now clear. The enormous mass of the blind idiot god Azathoth is pulling the threads of space and time out of order even in advance of his arrival. Because Azathoth will appear in the future, space and time are warping the present and the demon Sultan arrival is nigh. You need to reverse the cult ritual that summoned Azathoth in order to ward the outer god away. You can only do it where it all began, at the epicenter. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. Action. You may remove 3 clues from the scenarios to erect a protective ward over Arkham. If you do, read the back of card 5. Perform this action only at the epicenter. So, we need to collect 3 more clues on the scenario sheet. So, this was Dexter's first action. His second action will be... Oh, this was a Doom, by the way. Now we can enter the epicenter, right? Yes, we can. So it's gonna move 1, 2... 3, I guess. It's gonna move here. He's gonna spend $1 to move there. And that's his second action. Jenny is gonna move here into the space with the Who the Stalker, and she's gonna attack the Who the Stalker. She has 8 dice. 4, 6, 8. One success. It's a 6, so it would have been 2, but she kills the Who the Stalker. And that's good enough. So that was the whole thing. Monster phase. The Huda Stalker is gonna move two times towards Jenny. This is gonna move towards the starting location because there's the train station, because there's no discard card, so there's no unstable space. Encounter phase. So Dexter is going to have the Jenny is going to do streets, residential. Stop right here. A figure rushes past you with deputy Dingby hot in the trail. Observation. She only has 2 observation. Success. If you pass, you see where the thief stashes their loot. You gain 1 common item. If you fail, Dingby arrests you while you argue. You look nothing like the thief. You become delayed. I think she's gonna take the first aid kit, cause the bulletproof vest. That's much better. She can absorb 4 damages once per round. If 2 or more damage would be dealt to this card, prevent 1 of that damage. Absolutely, that one. Yes. So I don't know where to place this because there's no. Here. Ooh. Oh no. I destroyed the Streets of Arkham pile, so now I'm just gonna shuffle it. Hopefully we won't be in the streets anymore. And now it is Dexter. Hopefully he's gonna be able to get a clue from the merchant district. He's not gonna be able to do that, but so he is in the unvisited aisle. Give me something good, crackles the old woman. Something for my cooking pot. Either test lore to teach her a recipe using the island's vegetation, or spend 1 remnant to provide the ingredients. Can spend a remnant. If you pass or spend a remnant, she grabs within her apron for your payment. You gain 1 curio item. Forgot to add another item here. That's a curio. You get +2 while casting a spell. There's also you get +2 as part of a word action. You get +5, and this is not curio. You get +3 while casting a spell. I mean, that's much better than the other one. Oh, I forgot. She would have gotten +2 as part of his research action. I think we're fine with wording. I think I'm gonna look for something in the deck. The first curio that we find. You get +1 as part of his research action. So now we can have a +3 as part of the research action because they are 2 hand slots basically. Okay. Unfortunately, this wasn't the clue. So that was the encounter phase or mythos phase. Spawn a monster for Jenny and blank. So spawn a monster. It is going to be a robed figure. Yeah, because we're just basically going again in the same order. So spawn at the unstable space. The unstable space is the train station. So it goes with its pal. And then Dexter is going to blank and Doom. I hope the Doom is not. No, I don't want to say it. And yes, it's north side. So it is at the curiosity shopping. For a sec, because the colors are very similar between Northside and Rivertown. So for a second I thought it was Rivertown, and that would have been bad. So we need to remove this anomaly. So the first thing he's gonna do is Jen is gonna go here and attack the Who the Stalker. She has 8 dice. She needs 1 success. She has the success she needs, so that's fine. The Who the Stalker is dead. Now, she's done all her actions. Dexter is going to move 1, 2, and ward in the general store. So he has 4 dice. Hopefully he can get 2 successes. Only 1 success, but he can reroll. Because of his ability, he can reroll once per round. While resolving a lower test, you may reroll 1 or all of your dice. So I'm gonna reroll. Or all of your dice. I mean, I would have rerolled this one too then, but it's 3 successes because this is blessed. So I'm gonna remove 2 dooms. And gain a remnant, because when you remove more than 1 doom, you gain a remnant. Whew. Now it is monster phase. They move towards the unstable space. And now it is encounter phase. So first Jenny is going to do the temporal fissure encounter. She's gonna do the 1-2. You exchange magical attacks with a robed figure as screaming vortex siphons up the world around you. Lore. She only has 1 lore, so I don't think this is going to be successful. 4. This is not successful for her. If you pass, you force the cultist to the vortex. Watch it fade. You remove 1 doom from your space. If you fail, you are flung through the portal and back in time. Okay, nothing bad happened. Dexter is going to draw 0-1. You see yourself in the past about to make a terrible mistake. Will. He only has 2 will. He succeeds. There's a 5. If you pass, you grit your teeth and let it happen so as not to create a paradox. You remove 1 doom from any space in your neighborhood. If you fail, I mean, we didn't fail. So we remove 1 doom from our neighborhood. Okay. So, did I? Okay. I'm just taking all the encounters for the anomalies because we ran out of them. So we just cycled through them. We really need to be able to get some clues. God. So I think Jenny is gonna try and clean up that black cave and possibly move to La Bella Luna, and Dexter probably move to the TikTok club or the NBC dial. Actually, maybe we want Jenny to move to the TikTok club so she can restore a little bit of health. Yeah, that sounds like a much more solid plan. Okay. It is time for Cup. The worst part. Clue for Jenny and clue again. Nice. So a clue in the merchant district and another clue in the merchant district. So that's very juicy actually. That is very, very good. So first I need to shuffle the first 3 cards. But now there's still 1 blank in the cup. There's actually still 2 blanks. No, only 1 blank. And then all nasty stuff. And then I take the bottom one and I reshuffle the first one in. I put this back in the bottom. Okay. So I guess that Dexter is going to have some bad stuff happening. A Doom. Hopefully not in La Bella Luna. And a Reckoning. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. So Doom is going to be at the Merchant District in the Unvisited Isle. Okay. The Reckoning is gonna spawn 2 Dooms at the north side, which is gonna create an anomaly. So yeah, that's not amazing. Anomaly north side right now. But they're gonna start moving towards the Unvisited Isle, so that is good at least. So we want Jenny to be somewhere here, I guess. Okay, Reckoning is done. Doom is done. We have 4 tokens left in the cup, so yes. Checking that I didn't make any mistake and placed it back. Now, Jenny really wants to clean this, so let's hope she manages. She manages to. So word action for Jenny. Please, please have 2 successes. 1. Only 1 success. Can she spend anything to reroll? No, she can't. She could take damage and horror to reroll. I think she's gonna spend the damage and a horror. She's gonna take a damage and a horror to reroll. So the damage is gonna go on the bulletproof vest, and she's gonna reroll these 3 dice. This is gonna be kept as it is. Please, please, please. No. No success. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but he fails. And is she gonna stay there? I think she can move 1, 2. She's gonna move there. Yes, she's gonna move there. And Dexter is going to... I want to ignore the anomaly, to be honest. I think Dexter is gonna go here. That doesn't make too much. Oh yeah, because he could have a normal encounter if he stays there. So yeah, let's do. Dexter is gonna try to clean off that last Doom. He succeeds, so he cleans off that last Doom, and the anomaly goes away. Okay, now it's monster phase. They move towards the Unvisited Isle, both of them here. And now it is time for encounter. Jenny is gonna draw from the Merchant District. It's a clue, quite clearly. TikTok Club. The clocks are all moving backwards, even more alarming in the melody of the performing in reverse. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Amazing. Despite the unusual occurrence, Daisy Donohouse tells you to buy something or get out. You may spend $1 for you and a light to recover 3 health. Absolutely. Spend $1 and recover 3 health. 1, 2, 3. That's just what we needed, to be honest. That was a good call. Dexter is going to be at Rivertown and gain a Black Cave encounter. According to local legend, a witch once lived in the caves. Either test lore to remember the exact location or spend 1 clue to check your notes. I'm gonna lore. Also, I don't have a clue, so... No, there's dice here, actually. Success. If you pass or spend a clue, you discover old broken trinkets. You gain 1 curio item. If you fail, we didn't fail, so. So 1 curio item, huh? I think I'm gonna get the +2 when wording at this point. Because why not? I think it's gonna be here. Because we're gonna keep wording, and yeah, so might as well. Okay, so it's Mythos phase now. So it is headline and spawn. Headline for Jenny. Curfew established. You suffer 1 damage for each monster in your neighborhood. None. That's good. And then a spawn. The Swift by a key is back in town. Spawn at Most Doom, which is the curiosity shop. So it's gonna be here. And now, this was the spawn, and then it is, well, a blank and a headline. So let's do the blank. The headline is going to be, police, do your jobs. For each clue in your neighborhood, you suffer 1 damage and 1 horror. There's nothing. Perfect. Imagine it being the contrary. I need to refill the cup. And now action phase. Now, I am afraid of that anomaly, but I also am aware of the fact that we need to start rushing towards the end of this scenario. So, I think we're both gonna be at the merchant district. 1, 2. And he's gonna word. So he actually has now +2 as part of a word action, right? Yes, so he has 6. Three successes because he's blessed, so he removes 2 doom here. And that's it. And Jenny is going to, because I would like to go there and clean, but I really can't. So I think next time Dexter can 1, 2, 3 go there and clean up. Yes, but right now they're both here. Jenny's gonna do, I think she's gonna focus. She will focus. She will focus observation. And she's gonna try to place the clue on the research sheet. So she has 3 observation. And 1 success. Nice. It was a 5. So 1 clue goes on the research sheet. On the scenario sheet. Great. Now monster phase. They're both gonna move towards the river docks. So here. Yeah, because this is the unstable space. The Swift Bayagi is gonna move towards, I mean, it's always gonna be Jenny, so we're gonna move the Swift Bayagi here. Dexter is again invisible to almost all monsters, so that's good enough. It is now time for the encounter phase. So Jenny, Merchant District, clue. TikTok Club, it's always midnight at the TikTok. You remind yourself, every clock is stuck at midnight and every person in the club is frozen in place. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Amazing. Amazing. You left to pour your own drink and leave payment to the bar. You may spend $1 for you on a lie to recover 3 sanity. I don't necessarily want that. Should I? I would only recover 1. let's spend it. She can gain dollars very easily, so let's do it. Who cares? Okay, this goes away. And now it is Dexter's turn in the Merchant District. Another clue, nice. He's at the Unvisited Isle, yes. The book said that each stone in the circle must be touched in certain order. Lore, 4. He has 4 lore, so it's gonna try and do this. 2 successes, because the 4, but doesn't really matter. If you pass, the man in the robe approves and hands you his gift. You gain 1 curio item and 1 clue from your neighborhood. So we have the 3 clues that we need. If you fail, a bubbling mass appears in center, whatever. We gain 1 curio item. I forgot to refill this. Curio item, huh? I think I'm just gonna take one from the top here. So, not a curio. Not a curio. Common curio item. Action, investigator online your space recovers 1 sanity. Pretty useless. I mean, I could recover some sanity, but at the moment it's not very helpful, I think. That was it. We gained 2 clues. That's amazing. That's very, very good, honestly. So now I'm torn between, and the unstable space is river docks still. I'm torn at Monster Cup. Before we make any strategy here, Monster Cup. Headline. And then Doom. Now this is the last card of the headline deck, which means from now on, whenever we draw a headline, I think we need to do a Doom spawn activation. For each spell you have, you suffer 1 horror unless you discard that spell. I mean, Jenny, just discard the spells. Because what are you gonna do with the spells? Nothing. Jenny's gonna discard the spells. And bye-bye a headline. Doom is gonna be spawned at the oh no, north side. It doesn't matter because it's gonna go on the scenario sheet. So we also need to read that now. All of this Doom. Does it get removed? No, I don't think so. When there is 7 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, add cards 8 and 9 to the archive and return this card to the codex and return this card to the archive. So let's look at what's happening. This is very bad. 8. A terrible crashing sound pulls your attention towards the sky. A massive rift floats over Arkham. A menacing aura permeates the atmosphere, and a visible bubble of distortion envelops the city. Add 1 Doom and Gate token to the Mythos Cup. Reveal all face-down markers and remove all markers but the red one. Okay. If there are no markers, place 1 red marker face up in the starting space. Return cards 4, 6, and 7 to the archive. Oh no, that's not our objective anymore. Oh, that's bad. Then flip this card. Azathoth awakens. I think we're about to lose. 6 and 7. A gateway to the center of chaos looms over Arkham. The demon Sultan, a being of supreme power, threatens to consume not only Arkham but the entire world. Azathoth cannot be defeated by human hands, but perhaps there is another way. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. Action, you move to the future. Perform this action only at the epicenter. The future is not adjacent to any other space. You will not be able to move back with a normal move action. When there are 5 clues on this card, flip card 9 and read the Lost in Time effect. When there is 13 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip card 9 and read the Blind Chaos effect. Don't like whatever's happening. The future. Only skeletons remain of the buildings of Arkham. This blasted landscape is all that is left of your future. This card is a space called the future. If doom will be placed on this space, place that doom on the scenario sheet instead. Action. You prepare for a massive ritual enclosing the entire city in a circle inscribed with crooked star of the elder sign. Lore -2. If you pass, move 1 clue from the scenario sheet to card 8. Perform this action only if you are in the future. Instead of resolving an encounter on this space, you fear this future is what awaits the earth you call home. You suffer 2 horror. Oh boy. You prepare for massive... Okay. We need to have 5 clues on that card. We were so close. So close. So we need to place 5 clues to the scenario sheet and then... Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. But this was just Jenny. What is Dexter gonna draw? A clue and blank. So the clue is going to be spawned at the East Town. Oh, sorry. Let's go. East Town. So I think at this point, East Town as a clue. I don't know. I don't really know what's the strategy now anymore. I think Jenny needs to kill the Swift by a key. And Dexter needs to clean that anomaly for now. Sorry, I'm... This has been a long playthrough. Anyways. Let's do this. Jenny's gonna move here. And she's going to attack the Swift by a key with her 8 dice. Plenty of successes. Is there at least 4? 3. At least 3. There are at least 3. So after you defeat this monster, as part of an attack action, you may disengage all monsters and move up to 3 spaces. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna move to 1, 2 here, to La Bella Luna. Swift by a key is dead. And Dexter is going to move 1, 2, 3 to Curiosity Shop, paying $1. And he's gonna word. He has 6 dice to word. 2, 4, 6. He's blessed, so he removes all the 3 doom. Nice. 1, 2, 3 doom, and he gains a remnant. Okay. This is good, at least, okay? So, now it is monster phase. They move both to the train station. And, encounter phase. So Jenny is going to have a downtown encounter phase. Nice. A clue. She's in La Bella Luna. The storefront is boarded up. You ask a passerby what happened. You've been out of town. It's been like that since the Sheldon gang shot the place up a few months ago. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Great. You search the premises. Observation She has 3 dice for observation, so success. So she's gonna gain $3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was good. Now it's Dexter. Please close this anomaly, Dexter. 0 doom. You stand in a beautiful field of wildflowers under the blue vault of the sky, uncertain if you are in the distant past or far future. Will. He only has 2 will. I'm always... don't like this. He fails. He's gonna spend his focus token to be able to reroll 1. Success. Yes. Because otherwise he would have lost the blast. If you pass, you tarry a while, then return to the save earth. You remove 1 doom from any space, and this removes the anomaly. Okay, this was a good turn for now. If you fail, doesn't matter. We did not fail. Okay, now it is time for Mythos phase. We need 5 clues on that card. This is hard. Spawn a monster and blank. Good. So Jen is gonna spawn the High Priest again. He's gonna spawn at the most doom. So with Jenny. There's nothing more to say. He has 2 health and you roll -1 die. After you defeat this encounter as part of attack action, you gain 1 spell. I forgot that. I would have gotten a spell, I think, out of that, but that's okay. Now it is 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Now it is Dexter. Clue. That's amazing. And Doom. So Clue is going to be in downtown. So let's do this. And then Doom is going to be at the north side in the train station. Okay. Oh, Doom went back into the cup. Okay, now Jenny is gonna have to kill the High Priest, so that's what she's going to do. She has 7 dice to be able to kill it. Plenty of successes. Whoa. She destroyed the High Priest and she gains 1 spell. The spell she gains is Healing Words. Action, test lore -1. An investigator on a line in your space recovers health equal to your test result. Yeah, sure. You don't have lore, so it's not very useful for you. It might be useful for other people though. For Dexter, for example. And now you could word. What do you think about wording, Johnny? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wording downtown. You could focus again, but it's fine. Let's word. No, because 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, 1 success, so we remove 1 doom. That's fine. Dexter is going to move 1, 2, 3 into the Arkham Asylum, spending $1 because of that. And then he's going to focus, observation. Okay. That's it. Because we need another clue token, and then we can place everything on the scenario sheet. So let's hope either Dexter or Jenny get it this round. Monster Face, they move twice towards the train station, so they stay there. And it's time for downtown. Jenny, no clue. La Bella Luna. Peter Clover, the proprietor of the Clover Club beneath the restaurant, lays a meaty hand on your shoulder. They say you're pretty good with the numbers. Observation. She has 3. Obviously, she fails. Do I want to? I'm gonna spend her token here to reroll all of them. Okay. If you pass, you're paid well for the cooking books. You gain $3. If you fail, you suffer 2 damages. Peter isn't pleased. You suffer 2 damages. Okay. And now it is Dexter. Nice. Dexter might be able to get some clue. You round a corner and come face to face with a young Charles Badeau before he became the asylum's chief psychiatrist. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Nice. Charles is eager to make a name for himself and offers his services. You may spend $1 for you and a lie to recover 3 sanity. 100%. Spend $1. Recover 3 sanity. Okay, so good. This was okay. This was okay. We just need to place the clues on the scenario sheet now. We really need to do that. So it is time for Jenny, Doom, Reckoning. The Reckoning is gonna spawn an anomaly. It's fine. Doom is going to be at Easttown in Velma's Diner. Sure. And the Reckoning is going to add 2 Dooms to the unstable space, which is the train station, spawning an anomaly. It's okay. It's fine. So there's no more Reckoning to be activated, so we have blank and headline. The headline just converts into a Doom, unfortunately. That is going to be in north side at the Arkham advertiser, which means it goes on straight on the scenario sheet. This is hard. Okay. So I think Jenny is going to research. Is gonna gain a token, gain a focus, and research. That's what she's going to do. 1. And she has 3 to place 2 clues on the scenario sheet. Hopefully. I hope she can do that. She fails. She's gonna spend her focus. She's gonna take a damage and a horror. Let's do that. A damage and a horror to do that again. So the damage goes on here. The horror can go on her. It's fine for now. Yeah. Still a fail. She's gonna spend her focus to reroll all of the 3 dice. One success, at least it's something, so 1 goes on the scenario sheet. Okay, now Dexter is going to do the same. He also has 3 observation. Hey, is he going to fail this? I can't. I don't want him to fail. He's gonna spend his observation. Oh no. Okay, backtrack. We have so many more dice for observation for him. So it's 3 plus 3. I always forget that. Okay. He has another 3. Two successes. Great. So 2 clues go on the scenario sheet. Now, do I ignore? I think I don't want to ignore this yet. Because I want to move here. How do I move to the future? How do I move there? There's an action to move to the future. Okay. So I'm going to move one because I can go here, then next time move to the future, and then do that action as many times as I can. But this means I'm gonna ignore. I mean, I can see where the gate burst would go. A north side. No, I'm gonna go to north side. I need to. If the gate bursts happens at north side, we have a huge problem. And there's only, yeah, the gate burst is gonna happen at north side. So we can't let that happen. So it's gonna move to north side. Okay. Time for encounters. Jenny is gonna be a downtown. She's going to she's at La Bella Luna. She might get another clue. You play cards with an alleged cultist. You buy him a drink hoping he lets slip some information. Influence. He has 4 influence. Two successes. If you pass, he's lightweight drunk and he tells you what he knows while gambling away his money. You gain $3 and 1 clue from your neighborhood. Okay, so $3. 1 clue from the neighborhood for Jenny. That's great, Jenny. Good job. And this goes here. I forgot the robed figure would have moved before all of this. So the robed figure would have moved to the Arkham advertiser. So. And now it is Dexter. We can't remove all the 3 dooms from there. That's a problem. This close to the fissure, people are walking backwards and leaves are falling up towards trees. Lore -1, so we have 3. If you pass, you force time to run forward again. You remove 2 doom from your space and gain 1 remnant. We succeed, but we only remove 2. And we gain a remnant. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. This is not very nice because now we're gonna have Jenny what are we gonna do? A spawn first and then a gate burst. The spawn is going to be the Abyssal Servant that spawns at the space at spawn a street nearest prey. Prey is always Jenny, so it's gonna spawn here. Dexter, and then a gate burst, which unfortunately is gonna be a north side. So this means that 3 dooms go straight on the scenario sheet, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and if we get 2 more on the scenario sheet, we are done. We probably lost. We have lost quite for sure. I mean, I don't foresee this going very well if we don't. I think Jenny is gonna take care of. And Jenny's gonna have to research. Okay, so let's think about this after we see what Dexter is going to do. The problem is now there are 5 opportunities to spawn Doom, because also the headlines are Doom. This is not going very well. This is not gonna go well at all. Clue and spawn a monster. So Clue is going to be at the East Town. And the monster spawn is going to be a robed figure at the unstable space, which is the train station right now. Okay. Now, let's think. Jenny needs to. I think we want both of them there. No, but Jenny has a lore minus. She could focus lore before. They take 2 horror every time. Yeah, you suffer 2 horror, and there's no way to go back from the future. Okay, so I think Jenny needs to research. So she's gonna get. Is she gonna focus? I mean, she needs to. She's gonna focus. She's gonna focus research, observation. She's gonna do a research action. She has 3. 1 success. I need 1 success. No successes. I'm gonna spend the focus token. One success. Great. Nice. Okay. This is enough. This is all we needed. Oh, oops. Now I flipped a Doom too. Now she can't go anywhere, and this is gonna attack her, but dealing 1 damage and 2 horror. But never mind. Dexter is going to have to remove that Doom there with a ward action. He has 6 for warding. He removes it, no problem. The anomaly goes away, which is very, very good for us. And then he's gonna move into the unvisited isle, because it's just gonna jump straight into the future. This is hard. This is hard. But okay. Now, monster phase. Abyssal Servant is gonna attack. It's gonna attack Jenny with like 1 damage and 2 horrors. So 1 damage and 2 horrors are on Jenny. I think she's gonna lose the moon and then take the other horror, unfortunately. Now, the robed figure moves to the unstable space, which is all the robed figures move to the unstable space. There's a reckoning, that's another anomaly. That's bad. But Jenny is going to have to draw 2, and that's the reckoning. So we just cleaned that anomaly, and now it's back. Now it is back. 1, 2, 3. Is that a cultist? No, that's not. So, not amazing. I think at this point we're just gonna let it go, honestly. And then it's going to be a Doom and a Doom. Doom is going to be in the Merchant District, at River Docks, and at Velma's Diner, which is another anomaly. This is, I mean, it's impossible. We're not gonna make it. It's impossible, I think. We're gonna lose after all this time. Actually, I disappeared. I didn't even realize. I mean, you don't need to see me. Probably my phone died, but the phone that was recording my face. You just need to hear me. Boy. Okay, so Dexter is gonna go into the future. There's nothing else he can do. So he's gonna spend an action to move into the future. Perform this action only at the DP center. Okay. He's gonna move into the future, and while we are at the future, we can spend. Oh, I moved everything. Sorry. I'm gonna place it here. You can prepare for a massive ritual enclosing the entire city in a circle inscribed with the crooked star of the Elder Sign. If you pass, move 1 clue from the scenario sheet to card 8. But we need to move 5. 5. Are we sure? This is impossible. Okay. Let's do this. So lore -2. So only 2 lore. Only a 2 test. Let's see. A success, so we move 1 clue to card number 8. Okay. That's Dexter's action. And Jenny needs to kill the Abyssal Servant. Otherwise she can't do anything. So 8 dice. No, 7. 7 dice to deal 4 damages. She deals 7 damages. So it's enough. The Abyssal Servant is dead. And now I think she needs to go. Where is she going? I mean, it's she's gonna move to the Unvisited Isle. Because there's no point in not trying to do that. There is no point in not trying to do this because we can only do it once around, basically. So let's just go for it. And she has a lore -2, so whatever, she's gonna roll 1 die, but she has some rerolls, I guess. So let's see. This was the end. Monster phase, they're gonna move towards Velma's Diner. So 1, 2. So at least now they're somewhere else. And now they're gonna encounter phase. So Jenny is gonna do the Unvisited Isle. It's a clue. Good. 7 robed figures stand in a loose circle around the fire and chant, chaos leads and chaos takes us. Chaos leads us. Okay. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Great. It's good for rerolls. You do your best to remain quiet and observe the whole ritual. Test will. She has 3. Success. There's a 6. If you pass, they leave something behind when they're done. You gain 1 curio item. I want something that absorbs something, so I need to go look for it in the deck. Not great, because it says after you perform a research action, you may suffer 1 horror to research 1 clue. That's not useful at the moment. Okay, so Mythos phase. This is where probably we're gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose right now. So Jenny is going to do he's gonna take 2 horror because he's in the future. So that's just what he's gonna do. Just take 2 horror. It's a headline and a nothing. The headline becomes Doom, and the Doom is going to spawn at downtown in Independence Square. Independence Square. Okay, that's fine. And this is Dexter. Clue. Okay, we're not losing yet. Probably next time. And spawn. The clue is going to go in Rivertown. Not that it really matters, because we're not really going to any of these spaces. And the spawn is going to be Keening Hound. Spawn at Most Doom. So let's spawn it at Belma's Diner. Okay, now Dexter is going to, I think Jenny's gonna go first. Jenny's gonna jump into the future and then try to, with a lore test of 1, because she only has 1 lore and it's lore -2, so even if she focused it would be useless. I mean, she would be able to reroll if she focused, but whatever. She's gonna try. It's a 2, so it's a fail. She's gonna spend a clue to reroll. Success. Yes. Nice. So she does that. Now it's Dexter's time. I think Dexter wants to heal 1 from himself or 1 from... I think he wants to heal once from himself. So he's gonna heal a horror from himself, because he can't do the same action twice. So he's gonna heal a horror from himself and try the ward action. Try the that action there. How's it called? He used the Grimm's Fairy Tales. An investigator or ally in your space recovers 1 sanity. 1 success. Yes. Okay. Okay. We need 2 more successes and this turn not to be completely horrible. Now, 2 horror. 2 horror. It goes on each. So Jenny takes 2 horror. Dexter takes 2 horror for the encounter phase. I don't know. I think this is not adjacent to anything, so they're just gonna stay where they are. All of them. No, they move towards the unstable space, which is Independence Square. So here. And now it is I mean, it's pretty bad. Let's do a Doom and a Gate Burst. This might be the end of it. The Gate Burst. The Gate Burst is okay, actually. The Doom is at the Merchant District. Oh, I forgot to remove this from before. Didn't I? What was this? Yeah, this was from before. I'm sorry. So, actually, they would have moved towards the TikTok club. So, where's the TikTok club? There. So, 1, 2 in here. This was the Doom Unvisited Isle. So, here. And this goes here. And then the Gate Burst is going to be at the Merchant District. So, we're actually gonna place 2 Dooms on 2 locations and 1 on the scenario sheet. Oh boy. And this is gonna be reshuffled in. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we have 13? Did we just lose? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, we just lost. We have just lost. You're not seeing my face. I'm very sad. But yes, so this is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, which is an astounding failure. We were very close to winning and then everything went very bad, but I should have been more careful with the Doom, I guess. And this is how long a game of Arkham Horror 3rd Edition takes, because I've been recording this for like 4 hours now. So yeah, this is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. I hope you appreciated me playing this. Please like this video, subscribe if you want to, activate notifications for whenever I post more videos, do all that nice YouTube stuff. It would make me very, very happy, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Very painful playthrough, because in the end we lost, but it's okay. And thank you very much for being with me and watching this playthrough, and see you at the next video, and ciao ciao. I was so focused on having lost that I forgot to read that I actually lost. So the card said whenever we reach the 13 Doom on the scenario sheet, we would have had to read Blind Chaos behind card number 9. So I'm actually gonna read Blind Chaos right now. The Demon Sultan emerges from the great rift over Arkham, and all air is sucked from the atmosphere in an instant. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions tear the Earth's crust apart. All remaining life on Earth lasts for no more than a few fleeting moments of pain, or rather, they would feel pain had their minds not already been shattered. Somehow you survive long enough to watch everything else die. The investigators lose the game. So, I lost. So, yeah, sorry about that, but it's been a very long game. So, I hope you enjoyed it again. So, like, subscribe, do all the nice stuff. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day wherever you're watching this. Whenever you're watching this. Enjoy. Thank you. And see you soon. Ciao, ciao.